Welcome to the Brandon and Ryan Hour, everybody. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Ryan. And today we are doing the in depth full movie review of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, whatever this one is called.
Lost.
Lost
It was.
Kingdom.
It is lost. Kingdom was lost.
Okay. Yep, that is what we're talking about.
Yeah. So, hang out with us, chat with us, drop your questions, let us know what you think about the movie. We are definitely going to spoil the heck out of it, so
Uh-huh. We
you've been
are.
warned. Um. All right. Well, what did you think?
Initial thoughts, it was slow, it was boring. I still did not like Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Um,
Do you
uh,
like Jason Momoa in anything?
I can't think of a movie where I've seen him and I thought he was good in it, so I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Okay. Like I thought when he played Aquaman in the Justice League movie, he was fine as part of an ensemble. I don't like
Okay.
him. I don't like him as Aquaman to start with, but I don't like him leading a movie either.
Okay.
So in short
Uh,
bursts, he was fine, but overall, in long stints, not a fan. Um, yeah. So I thought it was long, boring, uninspired, message filled. I was sick and tired by halfway through the movie about hearing about climate change and global warming. So, yeah.
I mean, they were talking about a very specific kind of global warming, though.
Uh huh. But they mentioned global warming and climate change at least 20 times during the movie.
Yeah, but they didn't blame it on.
They did. They said that they just accelerated what we were already doing by like 2 years.
No,
Yes, they did. And at the end of the movie, they were
didn't
like,
say 2 years.
yes, they did.
No, they
Did you not
didn't.
pay attention? He
I
said,
paid attention.
we just sped it up by a couple of years. A couple of years is 2 years. They
Okay,
said 2 years. I don't know why you want to argue with
it
me.
didn't say 2 years.
He did. He
It
said a
was
couple of years,
no, he
meaning
did not.
two. Yes,
He
he
may have said a
did.
couple. He may have
Yes,
said a couple, but
a couple is
it
definitively
doesn't
two.
necessarily mean two.
That does mean two. A
It's
couple
just a
specifically
turn of
means
phrase. It's just a turn of phrase.
no. People who
You
use
need
a
to
couple
chill out.
incorrect irritate
Calm
me.
down.
I
Calm
am
down.
calm.
You're
Anyway,
not calm. You're not calm.
what were your initial thoughts on the
You
movie?
even need to calm way up or calm way down.
Okay, what were your initial thoughts on the movie?
So going into the movie, I didn't have any expectations. This being the final movie of the
Universe, franchise, whatever.
Snyderverse kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Um, even though this isn't a Snyder film tied to it, whatever. They're gonna restart, whatever. So I wasn't really excited for like watching it. I don't even remember if I saw the trailers. I might have seen it, but didn't really remember anything. Um, but I kind of enjoyed it for the most part. Just sitting there chilling out, watching some superheroes. Not, um, not like I wasn't expecting anything to happen, and also like nothing of consequence needed to happen because
And
it's not.
nothing of
They're not
consequence did
expanding.
happen either, so.
Right, exactly. So like it's not like it's not wasn't trying to expand on this universe and make it a larger thing. It wasn't trying to build on any of the other movies or build for an upcoming movie. It was just its own standalone thing that whatever happens in the movie doesn't necessarily matter for the bigger picture anyway.
Okay.
So I think I liked that part of it. And I think that made it better because it just didn't matter. Didn't need to be anything special, right? It just needed to be a movie. And I think it was relatively okay. The climate change thing they were talking about here and there, yeah, is kind of annoying, but I don't know if they were necessarily. I think they were trying to do it in a way where it wasn't like, oh, humans are destroying the earth and we're all
That's
going to die
exactly
in
what
7 years.
that's exactly what they were doing. Not we're all going to die in 7 years, but that humans were ruining the earth, and that's like they said we should work together with humans to solve what they're doing to the planet. They said that halfway through the movie and then at the very end of the movie.
Right. Uh,
So it
but from
absolutely
my
was
point, like
something
from the
that
way
they
I
were
was,
pushing.
I don't think so. Chill out.
I am chill.
You're not. You're over the top about it. And they talked about it for like all of 2 minutes in the whole movie.
No, they
Yeah,
pushed it
they did.
constantly.
Okay, I don't think you understand what the word constantly means.
It was all throughout the movie. Like the
They
beginning, the
literally
middle, and the
said
end. It was
twice.
all. No, they did not. They mentioned
Yeah,
it
they
like
did.
20 times.
What are
Like
you
that's
talking
not even
about?
an exaggeration. They legitimately said climate change and global warming like 20 times.
I don't think so.
They did.
I don't think so. If they did, I don't know. It didn't matter because I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care that Atlantis is getting poisoned by Earth dwellers because okay, so Aquaman says, "Oh, we should team up. We should reveal ourselves to the surface dwellers and we can combine our technology with theirs and clean the atmosphere." It's like, if you guys already have technology that can clean the atmosphere, why don't you just freaking use it?
Yeah.
Or the ocean, like, can't you clean the ocean if you have this technology? Can't you just do it?
You would think so.
What do the surface dwellers have that you don't have?
Okay.
Yeah. So, and they can go to the surface. Some of them can go to the surface and walk around
Yep.
and do things and pretend to be normal people. Like they don't. I don't know. So that was kind of dumb. But I thought it was kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of laid back, fun, kind of just like a regular superhero movie that, wasn't trying to be anything extra. Right? Because I think all the superhero movies, like Iron Man, the first Iron Man, it was just trying to be Iron Man.
Yeah.
It wasn't trying to be the Avengers universe. Same thing with this. I think it was just trying to be Aquaman. It wasn't trying to be, the Justice League stuff or anything like that. Because, like, all right, so let's get into the plot. We'll talk about that later then. Remind me about Batman later.
Okay.
So there's a lot of narrative in it, which was, I guess it was okay. It wasn't too bad. They kind of sped through it.
I really hate voiceover in movies. Like I just want to see the actual movie. I don't want somebody talking to me, telling me what's going on. Like I don't care.
Right, but it was
hearing
Aquaman. It
Yeah.
wasn't like they had like some ethereal voice doing it and
Yeah,
all
but
that
it was
kind of stuff.
basically him just reading a diary, telling us what was going on with him.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's kind of like Captain's Log.
Yeah, but a captain's log is different. So.
It's the exact same thing.
I disagree, but okay.
Captain's Log is a diary.
A captain's log is required. It's not, hey, I just want to start talking.
He's the king. You don't think he has to keep a log of all of his goings on?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no, I don't think he does. He's the
The
king.
president has to keep. Could you turn that off?
Apparently not.
It's very loud.
Okay.
The president has to keep like a intense log of everything he does from day to day.
Okay, that's the president. That's not a king.
Exactly, he's a king. The one thing that irritated me a little bit about the opening thing and so I liked the family part. He's like, okay, I'm a husband, I'm a dad, I'm a king, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a son because his dad was there, whatever. So the race is son in his lighthouse house, on Earth, on
On the
the
land?
surface.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, above sea level. But it's just his dad, and Mira. He's the king. Where are all of his servants?
That's a great question. Who knows?
Oh, I figured there would be servants. Like, there should be servants.
Like servants, bodyguards, something? Yeah.
Like, why isn't there a contingent of bodyguards, like, in the ocean
Mm-hmm.
or on land or something? They're just like, oh no, I'm the king. Nobody knows who Aquaman is and can find him.
Yeah.
Even though we already know that's not true. But regardless. Anyway, I'm assuming you probably did not appreciate the family aspect of it.
I didn't mind it. I just also didn't care about it. Because I'm not sitting there wanting to know, hey, what's going on in his personal life. I want to see heroics. I want to see him be a superhero. And it seemed like they were trying to copy Deadpool with his opening monologue, because that's what they did in the first Deadpool movie. Hey, this is who I am. This is what's going on. This is what you need to know. Here's some levity. And Aquaman has never been strictly a comical character. He's always been more serious. But for some
That's
reason,
fair.
they this iteration they want him to be a jokester, and everybody laughs at him.
Yeah, they did take him a little, like, he was serious, but he also
Like
was,
they put a Deadpool
comical.
they put a Deadpool spin on him instead of having Aquaman there.
I don't know about being a Deadpool spin
I think it
because
was.
I mean that Deadpool didn't do anything new. He just took a bunch of stuff that had already been done and just amped it up to 11.
Uh-huh.
So just the adding comedy to a serious character has been done forever. Um, I kind of liked the family part. I was gonna you said something a second ago. I was gonna say being a dad is being a superhero, but that's
No,
stupid and
no, it's
cliche
not.
and nobody
It
cares.
is stupid
Um,
and untrue.
anyway, um, uh, I liked that they didn't make it, I guess, a negative thing or um like a burden, because a lot of times they'll do that with, where it's overburdensome or it's taking away from his real life
Okay.
and all that kind of stuff. But like it was actually like how people have families. Their family becomes the priority,
Mm-hmm.
and their job is their job,
Right.
which is what he was doing there. So I kind of like that part of it. Um, but yeah, they definitely should have had some servants or something going on. Like there's gotta be perks to being the king.
Right. You would
It's
think
not
so.
like um, and I did like how they cut out Amber Heard all the time.
I mean, she
Like
was
where she
still.
should have been,
Yeah.
like she should have been. There should have been a scene there with her, and they
Mm-hmm.
were like, "Nope, we're
I mean,
gonna cut you every chance we get."
They still had her in the movie, but yeah, not as much as they could have. You are correct.
Oh yeah, but she had like 2 lines in less than 5 minutes on screen,
Yeah.
which was perfect. A little too much, but I get why she's kind of got to be there.
Yeah. I mean, you can't
Uh,
really have Aquaman's kid without his wife being present.
yeah, yeah. I really thought she was gonna be down for the count when she got hurt,
Okay.
but they healed her up pretty quickly. Not dead, but just like out of the movie for the
Out of
rest
the
of it.
movie. Yeah.
All right. So main plot of the movie. What did you think about Black Manta and the Lost Kingdom thing?
I thought that was fine. I mean, I didn't have any issues with it. It's a standard somebody wants revenge gets a powerful item, and powerful
Gets
item
help
is
from a more
connected.
powerful being.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's oh, Doctor Strange,
Okay, all right. Yeah, I
right?
didn't. I didn't have a problem with it. It was kind of generic, but it was fine.
Yeah,
I liked the actor that they have playing Black Manta. I think he's
yeah,
solid. He's definitely committed to the bit, and he
yeah. It's
also
definitely
he
like
has a good on-screen
scary.
presence. Yeah, he has a good
Yeah,
on-screen presence where you believe he actually is that character, which is nice instead of just seeing the actor there.
yeah, and like you believe that he's hell bent on destroying the world,
Yeah.
regardless of the consequences. Um, uh, the Lost Kingdom thing, I don't know. It, I guess I don't know a whole lot about Aquaman. Most of the stuff that I've consumed with Aquaman is via Justice League, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't know if this is I'm assuming it's probably an established villain. This Lost Kingdom thing, maybe. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I've never heard of it, but it could have
I don't.
been.
Yeah, I don't know if they would try to do anything original. Um, but it was okay. Um, the whole thing about the what did they call that green liquid? Green stuff?
Orichalcum, I think is what they called it.
Or
Orichalcum.
yeah, I was like, it's kind of a cool name. It's
Hmm.
green.
It is
Everything
green. Yeah.
bad in this universe is green except for the Green Lantern. Kryptonite, you know. Um, so I didn't get where he's getting all of these people to help him though.
What people?
Manta.
Oh, I
Like
don't
he's
know.
just got a whole bunch of people who want to help him destroy the world
Yeah, I mean
and
he's a
scientists and stuff.
mercenary. He was a pirate, so he just recruited people and was like, "Hey, I'll give you guys money if you come do this stuff for me."
I
I
guess.
guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean that's what bad
Um
guys usually do. Hey, I've got money. Come work for me and I'll give it to you.
that's fair. That's fair. So you didn't appreciate all the buddy comedy stuff where he was trying to be friends with his brother,
No,
Orem?
no, because Orm, Ocean Master, is a villain, and I'm also tired of the trope of, oh look, it's just a misunderstood villain. He actually has a good heart.
Is he? Is he in the comic books? Is he
He's always
actually
a
like
villain. Yes,
okay? I don't know.
he's always a villain. He wants the throne. Like that's his entire goal is to steal the throne from Aquaman, and that's he does stuff just to be a jerk to try to kill Aquaman and take the throne.
Okay. But in this, he was king first
Uh huh.
because Aquaman wasn't in the picture.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Wouldn't he have a more right to the throne anyway? Orem?
No, because Aquaman was the firstborn.
But not from the king.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, but Orm got beat down by Aquaman. So if you get beat, you can't be king anymore. I guess.
I guess. What is that? Yeah, like what is it with comic books? And that's the rule for every kingdom. Like if someone else just shows up, challenges you,
Mm-hmm.
beats you up in single hand combat, you're automatically not the king anymore.
Yep. I mean,
What
apparently
was
that's how it
that?
works. Black Panther.
Uh, Black Panther. Yeah. Um. Okay. I guess,
I guess. I don't know.
but whatever. Um. I like Patrick Wilson though.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Like I think he would have made a better Aquaman than Jason Momoa would.
I could actually kind of see that where he was Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
But yeah, I thought he did a great job in the movie as well.
Yeah. So I don't know. There was a couple like the comedy. It's not like it's just a chuckle, right? It's not like a comedy movie where you're just supposed to be bust out laughing. But it's just like, oh, it's little things of humor and things like that sprinkled in. Especially when I guess he busts him out of prison. Um and then they go on their little adventure and
Mm-hmm.
become cool with each other. Um like some of the jokes, like I said, just a little chuckle. I didn't hate them though. It didn't bother me
Okay.
because I don't know, it's just a kind of sit back, chill, have fun movie. You didn't appreciate them?
I never found anything really laugh worthy. Like I know when they were making jokes, and I know that they were supposed to be funny. They just didn't land for me. So
Like what?
what?
Like what?
I don't know. I remember sitting there and like there
Well,
was a
like
joke that
the
happened, and it was like, oh, okay, that's supposed to be funny, but I didn't laugh.
well, like the when they're running away from the giant bugs that were eating that rat,
Uh huh.
and he knocks over that statue that said "True kings build bridges," and he's like, "Haha, build a bridge."
Yeah. Again, I got that joke. I know it was supposed to be
Yeah,
funny. It just didn't tickle my fancy.
right. It's just like a haha. It's not.
See, I didn't even go haha. I was just like, yeah, okay.
Man, it's because you're lame.
I mean, that's a possibility. We can go with that.
Oh, what else? Oh, another thing, like I guess was kind of funny was like the Brine King.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
I like the Brine King.
that actually was pretty funny, where he was like, "You chopped off my hand and it took me a year to grow back."
Yeah, and then in the battle he loses his hand again
Yeah,
or his claw. Yeah,
that joke was actually pretty good.
yeah. I Kingfish. Um, I don't know.
Yeah,
It
so the whole plot is that they have to go to this lost kingdom to stop Black Manta because the trident he found is from their ancestor's brother who turned
the
bad.
the one king's brother who went bad and had his
Yeah,
own kingdom and using black magic.
yeah, and they need Aquaman's blood or his bloodline to reverse it because blood magic is the same as DNA now.
Like that part was stupid. Like what's her name? His mom,
Yeah.
Atlanta
Yep.
or Atlanta,
Atlanta.
Nicole Kidman.
Yep.
She's like said something. Yeah, they're talking about blood magic, and it's like, oh, it's same as DNA, and then it's like, well, of course, like I already knew they were gonna go after the kid, but
Yeah.
um, like so there's Orem, there's uh,
Atlanta
uh
and Aquaman,
Atlanta, Aquaman,
and then
like
his kid.
they all have the blood,
Yeah.
so all apparently all he needed was a little drop,
Just a little bit.
so. But he's gonna go like slaughter the baby.
Yeah. Because he also wanted
But
to
why?
kill Aquaman's entire family. So
The doctor guy, what is this, Dr. Steven? He's a stupid person. Like he's
okay.
intelligent, but like he took the baby in the thing to
Uh
the
huh.
place,
Yeah. And then
but then he
handed the
didn't
guy
take the baby in.
right. Like hid the baby and gave the Black Manta a bomb. Like leave the
Right, why
baby
did you
outside in the ship or
yeah,
somewhere, not where he's
somewhere
easily
safe.
accessible. Right.
Yeah, or like why didn't you just you had a flying robot. Why didn't you just leave?
Right.
You could have just flew the other direction. Be like, nope, I'm getting out of here.
Again, I agree with you.
So there are things like that. I don't know. where characters they make characters stupid sometimes, like, just to forward the plot and to get there, but
Mm-hmm.
it's I don't know, sometimes it's unnecessary. Especially with someone like him, where he's supposed to be incredibly intelligent and all he wanted to do was see Atlantis, and
Right.
apparently okay, so they're burning the orichalcum. They're stealing all the orichalcum that's just
Mm-hmm.
been stored for millennia, and they don't know it's all getting stolen like that too. It's like you don't have like security cameras. You
Apparently
got
not.
nothing.
No, they
Got
didn't
got nothing.
until they hit the very last one in Atlantis. That's the only one where
But they
that
didn't
had
even
security.
steal it all.
All
They
right.
only stole some of it
Okay.
because it looked like there was a lot in that storage room.
Yeah. But the
So
12 other sites apparently don't have any type of security measures at all.
yeah, and so he just wanted to like like destroy the atmosphere.
Well, he wanted to heat up the world for global warming so that it would melt the ice caps, which is where the last lost kingdom was.
Yeah, but this doesn't make sense.
Okay. The
Like,
lost kingdom was covered
but
in
the Lost
ice.
Kingdom wasn't frozen because of the ice caps. It was frozen because of the blood magic. That's what
Correct.
froze them.
Correct. But it's located at the ice cap now. So to get it to melt, you gotta apparently heat up the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's called
And then,
moving to Florida. Move to the Caribbean, bro. You don't have to live there. You're the king.
yeah.
Um, I thought the final boss fight scene should have been a little more amped up.
Okay.
I think it was cool, but it was fairly tame.
It was fairly tame, yeah.
So, um, especially like, I guess like fighting the thingamajig. What's his name? What was his name? Did he have a name?
Who are you talking about?
The
Oh, the king? The bad king?
yeah, the bad
Yeah,
king.
he had a name, but I didn't care enough to remember it.
Okay. Was it Atlan?
No, that was the good king from. That was his brother.
Okay, okay. Atlan was the good king.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Kordak?
maybe. That sounds familiar.
Okay. Uh, so I don't know. Overall, I thought it was okay. I thought there should have been way more fighting at the end.
All right.
Because, like, at the end of the first one, there was, like, is a big epic battle. And this one was just a little fight. Um, uh, yeah. So, yeah, he died. Yeah, and then he tried to save Manta.
Mm-hmm.
Why, I don't know.
Because he's a hero now, and you have to try to save someone when you're a hero instead of just not, like he did with his Black Manta's dad. He just left him and was like, "Oh, well, good luck. I don't care if you die."
Yeah, he
But
shouldn't have, like, yeah.
now he's a hero, so he has to care.
I mean, you should have
It's
killed Black
character growth.
Manta and be like, he's hanging there. Okay, you kill him, and then you go on your way. But no, like, Black Manta looks cooler because he's like, nah, I don't need your help, and then like falls away, presumably dies. Presumably.
I mean, we'll never know
Uh,
because the universe is ending.
exactly. So, which is kind of good in a way. Um, anything else? What else happened in this movie?
Uh, no, I think that's pretty much covers all of it.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know. Like I said, I think they were just trying to have kind of like a single standalone movie because it's the last one. They're not trying to do anything you know, unique or special to try to, you know, move this story arc forward because it's over, which kind of sucks in a way.
Okay, I don't care that much about it, so
Well, not about this movie, not about Aquaman in particular, but just the Snyderverse.
yeah. I mean, things come to an end, so
I wish Marvel would come to an end. They won't stop.
no, they will not. You are correct.
Apparently, um, so obviously it's not doing well at the box office, but it's doing better than the Marvels, like way better than the Marvels,
All right.
which is kind of interesting. Um, I thought it wasn't going to do that well because it was, the last one. People weren't going to be interested in it. Clearly they're not, but for stories that are keeping on going, people definitely aren't interested in those.
Yeah. So, what are your closing thoughts and score on this one?
So I think I'm gonna have to give this one a 6.8. I thought it was fairly entertaining. It was just a relaxing kind of just sit back, chill. Nothing super special happened. I'm not like been out of shape about anything, which is nice. Most of the acting was relatively good. Obviously, my dislike Amber Heard as Mira.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not a good actor. I kind of wish Nicole Kidman would have been in it a little bit more.
All right.
Because she was there, they might have as well used her some more. But it is what it is. And also think like the character or the dynamic between Jason Momoa and Patrick Wilson. I think they kind of like you're like, okay, these two guys could be, they're friendly. They're not like they're just guys who aren't like Jason Momoa was trying to be friends and then Patrick Wilson's like, maybe I kind of hate you. I'm not sure anymore. Just
Okay.
broke me out of prison. um, he was in a hard prison, man.
Yep. A little bit.
Looking pretty scrawny there.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna give it a what I say
You said 6.8.
6.8. Yeah, 6.8. Write that down before I forget. What about you?
Yeah. So we're not that far apart on the score. I thought it was fine as a movie. It just wasn't great. It didn't wow me.
Yeah,
Still don't like Jason Momoa as Aquaman, but there were some
agree with that.
redeeming characters. I do think most of the acting was good, so I'm gonna give it a 6.4 on this one.
66.4, not
You,
64.
nope, just
6.4.
a 6.4.
Yeah, I think that's par for the course. I think that's I think if you haven't seen it and you want to go to the movies, go watch it because it's a good time. Like for me, this was like just when you were just like, "Hey, what's in the theater? Let's go watch a movie right at this weekend." Like, this is what you go watch.
All right.
Not looking for something that's gonna, you know, be the greatest movie I've ever seen. Every time I go to the theater, sometimes I just want to go watch a movie, and this is that kind of movie where you just go watch a movie.
If you say so. Yeah, so with that, that is the end of this review. So if you guys made it this far, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to know when we're putting more stuff out. And where can people find us?
Right here. So we're on Rumble, and we stream on Rumble. We post the videos over on YouTube, and you can follow us on Twitter at BRH Reviews. You can hit me up over there. Leave some comments. Give us some movie recommendations. 2024 is looking not great so far for movies, so
Yeah, it seems
definitely
to be a
gonna
little
need
thin.
some. Yeah, definitely gonna need some recommendations, or gonna be doing a lot of independent film, or
Retro
gonna have to go back
movies.
and think. archive, yeah, and do some historical stuff. Uh Mondays we do movie reviews, the full movie reviews, spoilers and everything. Thursdays we try to do a series, comic book, what have you. And then sometimes when we have time, we put out a no spoilers review before the spoilers review. Sometimes we try. Doesn't always work out.
It does not.
All right, guys. Well, we'll catch you guys next time. Later.